with sound this time. This is Freedom Skywatching. He's walking up on a elephant that fell off of that cliff up there. Obviously, it's flat on the back. We found dolphins and whales and turtles and all kinds of stuff hanging from the cliffs out there. As you can see, that one side that he's on now is completely flat. And it was up on that cliff at one point. And then you can see the elephant sculpted on that side. Well, it's not sculpted, it was poured, obviously. We figured out how that shit was done. All that was man-made, beautiful at one point. And they blew it up. Anyway, here's another one. This is with his friend. We were at their ranch walking in the Little Colorado River. And this lady found a Millefiori crystal. The horse is embedded like if you were doing FEMA clay. It was a long picture, and they could cut that into slices and have a whole bunch of horses. Please do. That's an amazing find. That's a Millefiori rock. And a horse glyph is inside the crystal. It's not an accident. It's not drawn on the crystal. It's very smooth. That's just like my Lucky Charms. Look at the detail on that shit. Got the horse ears and everything in it. Rock. That was deep in the crystal. And it ran all the way through the crystal. Like they made it in the crystal for a reason. Dude, we were making art and we discovered how they were doing it. I mean, the debate's over on it. We did this. This is man-made. And I could show you how. I have in previous videos. Y'all need, if you have questions, go pay attention because we have done our research. We have walked hundreds of miles across the desert and, well, found a lot of answers. Such as, Turtle Island isn't Turtle Island because of the shape of it. It's who occupies it. You got your Osiris dude here with your 13-month calendar. Yeah, we're having a storm. Funny. His name is Enlil, a.k.a. Yahweh, the storm god of the Hebrews. There's a phoenix on it over here this way. But this is your 13-month calendar, dude. Yahweh, Enlil, the turtle god, 13-month calendar guy. From Mesopotamia. You know, the tablets of destiny that Charles just got coronated on. Yeah, that Mesopotamian bunch of people. Why won't it focus today? Here, let me see if I can do something different. And bring on my flashlight. Um, hmm. Hi, I'm a new guy. No, I can't seem to turn on my flashlight. Bummer for me. Anyway, maybe we can get it up here to focus. We've got really good footage of this thing. I don't know why it's being a bitch today. Maybe it's Schumann or the lighting anyways. Not real good lighting today. Anyway, you can see he's got the helmet on his head. We're going to focus in real close. Is that where you're going? camera's messed up. You can see the scorpion tail up here, tied into the phoenix and shit. There he is. Now it's focusing everywhere. It doesn't like all the detail in the stone today. Anyway, it's a left front flipper of a turtle. We found millions of these across the nation, taken across quite a few hundred tribes over the last year and a half here on this channel, thanks to the hard work and dedication of my son and I, and the donors for gas and everything that have helped us carry this trip through. Um, Next stage, I'm wondering, because the Hopi, long story short, and if you want the long story, it's all live right here. The Hopi living on top of a city that Mesa number 2 there generates power for, meet with physical people about every 4 months. And I'm wondering if they've figured out that their turtle god is aka Yahweh yet, the guy that did all this shit to him. And if so, because I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, because one common theme among a good quarter of the tribes, anyways, that we've visited across the nation, all the wisdom holders have one thing to say: wow, we don't even share that knowledge with our own people. So, it makes me wonder, have they figured it out? Just a few of them know who that is that they serve up there and protect. Same guy that runs the Vatican. That's kind of hideous. Anyways, wanted to get out there. That's our next stage of the trip. For those of y'all new folks, you can either think I'm crazy, or you can go over to my community page and pick on some of my more enlightening videos like Raw Mapped. Let's cover that. Actually, that'll be fun. Are you sure you're ready for this? I told you we've done our homework. Uh, it started in a crazy kind of way. Where's my photos? I'm already past them. Photos. Oh, they changed the layout now. Got you. So Lisa found this uh, egg in the huge monolithic hole we were digging in. That's in Grifton with Bigfoot, and footage for archaeologists. We discovered about a truck-sized jade feathered serpent in Hastings, Michigan, with some temples that we were looking for. This one guy that his name was Ninja Gita. Well, anyway, so my name's Eric Sebastian Briggs. I used to be Senator Jim Davis's Republican. Under him, his senatorial investigator, top investigator in North Carolina for several years. Told him, well, my moon's doing new tricks, turning cartwheels every night, which it's doing. And the polar vortex doesn't belong there on the northern hemisphere. If you want to know why, I've got older videos. This isn't that one. That right there is your polar vortex. That's Ra. Yeah, you see the conical hat and the eyeball. Somebody saw that before, didn't they? Even with the little dangly cobra. Um, that's a blue sun, an ultraviolet sun. That's why all the crops are dying. It's coming in at night side. The yellow side is our sun, of course. And behind us, there's a blue sun. And it's getting closer every day. there's a push, basically, to get them in their bunkers. So is how they're going to be protected from this, they think. And then they got to kill you so you can't get into their bunkers. And that's why I stood down. So pay attention. You see that there dot in the short end of the long end? That's a midnight shot in an ultraviolet sensitive array. Kind of looks like a little V-neck right there. Here's the daytime shot. That's the green is a CME or an overlay from a computer model on a UV sensor array. The pink thing, that's a lens flare. The small diamond is our sun. The big one with the 4 holes in it is a red sun with 4 planets that are big enough to mess with its magnetosphere. Well, here's your planet, of course, because it's just like the one that the sun over here is holding, because that's what we depicted, a sun holding a planet. Those aren't gods. You've been lied to. There's your long end and short end of a V-neck sweater. There's your 4 holes in the magnet box, representing magnet signatures. This one here is, of course, we've gone over several times: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, uh, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, and Jupiter, and Pluto. 1748 hertz human biological field right there. That's your magnet field. Human biology, you emit a magnet. Magnetic properties, you bring magnets to the same frequency, they inherit each other's strengths. You're shield 2 for a multiple sun system. It's your time to shine. There's 1748 hertz on the metal plate. There it is on the hieroglyph. Goosebumps, hair follicle oscillation, 1748, and your soul vibrates at 1748. They put it on the movie screen because that's what your elites do. They recycle your souls at 1748 hertz. You don't believe me? Well, those temples we found wouldn't exist if that wasn't true, because that's the temples that lead to the halls of Amenti. My goal is to see those fucking things burn. So, there you go.